Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. So much stuff going on. Oh my. So, even though I haven't exactly self-quarantined because I work in healthcare, I've still been shopping and noticed that Ciro Marchetti had decks finally. I guess I've been wanting one of his published ones for a while and I always miss out. So, I got the Marchetti Tarot, Retrospective Tarot, and the Encore Tarot. So I thought I would just come on here and show you that because this one, yeah, I haven't seen very many on this one. I think this is the second run through, and of course you get the signed cards, which is awesome. So let me go ahead and open this one. Jeez, I'll open it one day. Oh, actually I got these yesterday. Excuse me. Ordered them, I think Friday, and they're here Monday, and then I'm like, oh, I'll just wait, because, so you get the box. Oh. And the gilding. I am a sucker for gilding, which sucks because then I don't want to use the cards because I'm scared of it kind of fading, even though that's kind of the point. So I don't know if I'll use these too much and just kind of wait until hopefully they mass produce them. So it's a little bit funky, but that's all right. Purpley. Online I thought it was pink, and I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of pink, but it's more of a purpley color. So I think this one is not like the other two where they're reproductions of his old art, but these are all new. And something a little bit different is that, oh, there we go. That's pretty common. That they mention in the book, which you have to download the book for these. You don't get a book with them. Is that some of the characters are more mature, which he kind of explains his idea of why to do that. I think it's the Legacy of the Divine, that Hierophant, or is a faith card. I really like that a lot better than this, but that's all right. And I thought about doing like a complete walkthrough. Gotta love new gilded cards. A complete walkthrough of all these, so this video is not super long. So I'll just show. And this one, I was trying to see if anyone else got this deck, and I haven't seen that anybody has, at least online. Yeah, some of that gilding needs to be worked out, which is absolutely fine. That's pretty normal. Don't freak out. I'm not freaking out. It's fine. So I'll work through some of that. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. I don't know. I feel like Ciro Marchetti, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. I bet he gets frustrated with that. Oh, that is so nice. And then I got the Encore, which this one has images that were already in previous decks. I don't have that many. I have the Legacy of the Divine, which, oddly enough, the Eight of Swords was what made me really want that one. But the card stock is just not very good, and it was kind of a bummer. And I did try to back it with some contact paper, which actually kind of made it warp just a little bit, which was unfortunate. And this one is red. I don't know if that's the consumerism in me, that if I think I probably would have bought this had he published just cards with red gilding. I'd be like, yes, that's what I've been waiting for. No, I've been wanting a deck from him for a long time. I thought at one point he said he wasn't going to make any more. And I always just miss out because I kind of take really long breaks from looking for cards, and because then I end up, I don't know, buying them. And then I saw that he had all of these, so I don't know. I splurged a little bit, which is fine. And I didn't get any of the bags or the cloths or anything because I'm poor, so I probably will though, because the bags are super nice and I don't want to miss out. And I did see a walkthrough on, I think it's Tarot Oracle's channel for this, which was wonderful. And it is super nice. So I think that's the Legacy of the Divine there. So he's got kind of reprints of work that he likes, and then he kind of reformatted it to make it cohesive together, like the coloring. Because I'm pretty sure because this isn't from the Legacy of the Divine, I think, and then this, I don't have that. I don't have any of his other decks besides the Legacy, which I should. I guess I would if the card quality was just a little bit better. And I know a lot of people really enjoy thinner cards, and I get it, they shuffle really nice, but I only overhand shuffle, which, sure. I just personally like that better, and I'm like super scared of damaging anything. So, but I don't know, I might get his other mass-produced ones. I have way too many on my list to do that right now, because I think the Legacy of the Divine is one of my more favorites, and maybe I'll put some pictures up of some of my favorite cards from that one. What is the... Is it sticking? It might be. There it is. Yeah, and that's kind of the same type of thing. I don't really care for that. I really like the faith one that has kind of all the different religious symbols and stuff in it. So I might do maybe a full walkthrough with this too. Like I said, I think Tarot Oracle did it and it was really good. I don't know. Every time I look at deck collection videos, and you can see the suits are color-coded, which is really nice. Every time I see people do their collection, I rarely see any of the Ciro decks, which is really weird because the artwork is just, well, pretty self-explanatory. Amazing. And I mean, I get it. I think with my Legacy one, sometimes like reading with it is a little cold for me, but they are, I don't know, I feel like they're a little more masculine in some ways. Oh, I like that one. And which really doesn't matter, because I think almost half the decks I do own are a little more masculine anyway. The artwork just appeals to me a little bit more. Yeah, and maybe I'll do a walkthrough of that one. This gilding, though, is this going to be the new thing? Which would be great. It would be horrible, because then I just buy whatever is gilded. Like, yes, that's me. I connect. And then I think there's a bunch out for this one. This is, I guess they and maybe the same with the the Marchetti one. I always get, I always say like Ciro Marchetti, Ciro Marchetti. You know, my mom side of the family are Italian, and I never, like, well, for identity reasons, I won't say what the name was, but I always get my great grandmother's maiden name wrong too. It's she obviously had a more English name. She married I don't know, my grandpa. So then this is the retrospective tarot. And this is my first impression with these. I tried, well, maybe not this one, but I tried not looking at any of the images. Even in the downloadable book, I was kind of going through, I'm like, nope, I am just going to wait. So that's the bags. I don't do these very often, ever. I don't ever do these, so I don't know. I'm sure something's out of focus or whatnot. And you know what? Actually, of all of these, because this is the first one that I actually kind of missed out on when I finally checked his page again. Because like I said, I thought at one point he said he wasn't going to do any more self-published decks. I could be wrong. Maybe that's my pessimistic side talking. But the color on these ones is probably one of my favorites. And that Hangman, that's from the Legacy of the Divine Legacy. Oh, man. You know, coffee only goes so far, okay? Hello. And the Sun card in the Legacy of the Divine was one of my favorites, too. It was more of like a planetarium type of thing. It was really, really nice. This is pretty cool, too. I do like that. Judgment. The World. I think this one's kind of all over the place, but he does have it back on his website, so if anyone's super bored or a huge fan, which I am, and that's from the Legacy Divine. I do like that one. That one's nice. You should go on and, I don't know, take out a loan, spend all your money. It's really easy to do. Which I have noticed lately, because these are the kind of artwork I was more drawn to at first, and I was so flustered because I felt like there's just more symbolic decks or the Rider-Waite decks, which, it's oddly enough, and I just got this one. I think my reintroduction into tarot was I got the Illuminati, because it was the version of the Rider-Waite that I wish was out at first. Like, it was perfect. So I got that. And then some other ones, and now it's like I kind of really enjoy the traditional symbolism, and I've really been enjoying like the Wild Unknown I'm kind of been looking at, and I have the Lumina hopefully on the way. Super uncertain of, I don't know, shipping. Well, all the world right now is pretty much uncertain. So, oh, I'm so glad to have been able to open these. I'm really excited to look through these more and work with them more. Now, this one didn't have the book online as far as I know, but it's already, I think the mass-produced one's already out. I'm not sure. This one's back in stock. And then so are these. And these are available. And I might go do like a full walkthrough of this one. I do, always like, they're not glass. It's all right. Oh, yeah, these are the bags. Hopefully everything's going to be out of frame. Oh, this gilding, though. I like the red, too. So I think, and I will just say, I guess now, because I was kind of reading through some of these, like with the more mature, and the symbolism on this is kind of the idea that, like, the original symbolism is that it projects someone younger and carefree, and, you're just starting out, you're fresh and new, and, your joints are still really good. And this one is more about anyone can be in the Fool's position. This, I think and I had it up just a minute ago, but he kind of talks about maybe this person has had a steady career, and then, well, I mean, think about it right now. Everyone is kind of in this position, or a good majority, where some people are being let go on a permanent basis right now, and at any age, and now it's a whole new start. Yeah, that's so yeah, it kind of brings a little more of a I don't know, maybe like a tower type of feel to it. I guess if you see this with the tower, sure. I'm sorry, it's a very weird time right now. But so yeah, this one has some more mature representation, which, actually is great, because especially as I'm getting older, and I actually just applied for school I'm not in my 20s anymore. So it's, especially in America, maybe there's kind of that ageist, and people get a little down and out as they get older because they feel like they can't really start over. But, the older I get, the more I'm like, no, that's BS. Start over, feel younger. So like the strength card and she's beautiful. The hermit. I like that one. Ooh, that one's nice. See, that's kind of more of like how the sun was in the Legacy of the Divine. Just a little more astrological, planetarium, and other made up words. So you got, yeah, I might just do a full walkthrough once I get these. The devil. I was reading on that one too. How, he does look kind of, I guess the book said more like sinister, but he's not exactly threatening, which, when you see the devil card, you're like, oh, you're kind of scared and threatened. And, I understand, some of those things for people, especially with the meaning of it, they don't see their problems or their issues as threatening. That's why it's a problem, because to them it's more, like the lily white, lily black. I'm kind of really considering those. Like her devil is a man just holding a female, and it looks very comforting. I think that's why they, kind of call some of those things like creature comforts. If they knew it was a problem, some things people wouldn't do. That's the problem. It is their comfort. So, that guy doesn't look that comforting. He looks pretty cool. I would have a conversation or something, like, yeah, I don't know. That's what I got. Star's really nice. Yeah, I might do a full walkthrough. That could be fun. But I just wanted to kind of show stuff that I got and let everyone know that these are available, because I don't know why, but I just don't see Ciro's decks on, and maybe it's like this secret, like maybe right now I'm letting a secret go and these are going to be gone. But so happy to have these and the signed card. So that's something you get when you get one of these, is a signed card. And I'm a huge art nerd, buff, follower, doer of the art, attempting. So yeah, on that note, and maybe I'll walk through some of these. I know some of them like this one, but it could be fun and give me something to do. I work in healthcare, so honestly, my hours have actually increased. So I don't know why I think I have all this free time, but I'm pretty excited. So I guess I hope everyone's doing okay, staying safe, washing your hands, putting on the antibacterial, and yeah, and just stay positive. That's really all you can do. Well, besides the preventative stuff, and it's really nice, like on Facebook, seeing the negative, and that's scary, but also seeing people really shine and say, hey, if you need something, if you need help, just call. So I think that's great to see that and kind of shine through too. The positive and the negative, it's kind of both extremes. But anyway, everyone take care, and thanks for watching.